Zelensky survivor, Donbas stunt goes up in flames, proving once again that war is just the amazing race with more AK-47s. In a bold bid to remind the world that Ukraine is still very much in the fight, despite all those pesky encirclements and ammo shortages, President Volodymyr Zelensky greenlit a high-octane helicopter insertion mission straight into the heart of Russian-held territory. The goal? Deliver a rousing photo-op speech to boost morale, snag some viral TikTok footage of him fist-pumping with mud-caked commandos, and maybe even convince Congress to approve that next tranche of aid before they all head home for Thanksgiving turkey. Sources close to the operation, who asked not to be identified because, let's face it, they're probably ghosts now, described the plan as inspired by Bear Grylls meets CNN's Situation Room. Dubbed Operation #Hero, the chopper, piloted by a grizzled vet with a playlist full of Eye of the Tiger remixes, was set to touch down in a contested village, where Zelensky would emerge in full tactical chic, olive drab hoodie, tactical vest stuffed with energy bars, and a selfie stick disguised as a radio antenna. But alas, as with every season of reality TV, the twist came early. Anti-aircraft fire lit up the sky like a 4th of July barbecue gone wrong, turning the Black Hawk into a flaming piñata. The crash claimed 11 lives, including the pilot, who reportedly yelled "This isn't the script" as the rotors gave out. Zelensky, ever the showman, escaped with only minor singed eyebrows and a new scar to add to his battle-hardened Instagram bio. Eyewitnesses, or what was left of them, claimed the mission's real objective was less about strategy and more about optics. Volodymyr needed content, one anonymous aide whispered from a bunker. The last poll showed 68% of Ukrainians tuning into Russian state TV for better drama. This was supposed to be our euphoria moment, gritty, emotional, with just enough explosions to trend worldwide. Critics, including a cadre of war-weary analysts who prefer tea over tracer rounds, called it a desperate Hail Mary wrapped in a PR burrito. One Pentagon official, speaking on condition of anonymity because secrecy is our love language, quipped, "It's like if Rambo traded his bandana for a GoPro." Bold? Sure? Effective? Only if your metric is body count per like. Zelensky addressed the nation from a secure Zoom call later that evening, his face illuminated by the glow of a MacBook Pro balanced on a stack of Javelin missile crates. "Today, we lost heroes," he intoned solemnly, pausing for the perfect camera angle. "But their sacrifice reminds us, in the Game of Thrones, or trenches, as we call them here, you win or you burn. And hey, at least we got 2.3 million views before the feed cut out." Social media erupted faster than the chopper's fuel tank. #Zelensky Chopper Challenge trended globally, with users from Los Angeles to Lahore recreating the crash using drone footage and bad CGI. Elon Musk offered his sympathies via X post, tweeting, "Tragic. Next time, try a cyber helicopter, autopilot that laughs at Sams." Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin, sipping borscht in his undisclosed volcano lair, reportedly chuckled into his fist, "Finally, the clown gets his own circus fire." As Ukraine hunkers down for winter, armed with little more than grit, TikTok, and the faint hope of American largesse, military experts warn that more stunts could be on the horizon. If this doesn't work, one think tank wonk predicted, expect Zelensky to pivot to a cooking show, Iron Chef, Ration Edition. Because nothing says existential threat like turning expired MREs into freedom fries. In related news, the White House has fast-tracked a $50 billion aid package, but only if it includes product placement for Red Bull, gives you wings, unless you're dodging hypersonics. Zelensky could not be reached for comment, as he was reportedly auditioning backup pilots from a local improv troupe.